What's up, you guys? It's OptionsFinest, and today we're back again, the somewhat long-awaited Kraken V3 Pro review. Just to preface this video, I'm going to be comparing this headset with the Razer Nari, but I'm going to be comparing these two headsets in another video. This video is just solely focusing on the Razer Kraken V3 Pro. So I'm going to start off with the features that are on the actual headset. As you can tell here, there's several different buttons and ports on the actual headset itself. You can tell on the back front side there is the jack to insert the microphone. Under that is the charging port for recharging the headset. Next is the 3.5mm jack. Now this allows you to plug it into something that doesn't have a USB port on it. So for example, a switch or a controller or something else like that. Then you have the power on button. Behind that one, you have the volume raise and lower button. And then behind that one is the mic mute and unmute button. And that one's somewhat satisfying because it has a click. That's what it sounds like. Next, on the other side of the headset, you have the haptic feedback button that you can choose whether you want to turn it on or off. Just by pressing the button, and it has several different levels. When you're wearing the headset, you will hear the different levels go up and down when you press it. Alright, so those are the sounds of the Hypersense when you actually turn it on, and the different levels of when it is turned on or up. So that's everything that's on the actual headset, just from the perspective of the body. Now to the construction on the top. It's very soft actually wearing these. It feels very nice compared to some of my other headsets in the past that I've had. It feels light on your head. This upper cushion part of the headset feels nice just to the touch. Made of leather. I'm assuming memory foam on the inside. And then the ear cups have a somewhat, it's not a leather feel, but it's a somewhat like a microfiber design, not microfiber material on the ear cups of the headphones, which is nice. They're very soft, they go over your ear. They may be a little bit too small of a headphone ear cup for some people. If you have bigger ears, you may not fully fit into these things, but for me they work just fine. I still have relatively big ears, but they work alright. Then on the sides, as you can see, they have the actual ring of different colors, the RGB, just like Razer, they're known for RGB on everything. So you can see on there that the RGB is going. You can change that in the Razer Synapse settings when you'd like. Yeah, so for what's great about these headphones is if you're not feeling like having a microphone or anything on and you just want to use these to listen, like you're just doing work on your computer, listening to music, or just enjoying, you know, actually just having them, you have that option to not have the microphone on. But if you're in the situation where you want to use your microphone and talk to people on Discord, you take the microphone that's detached in my hand and you plug it into the port and you listen for the clicks. That's it. It's on. And then you're good to go. Like, you can use the headset as you normally would. One thing that I did like about this headset is it has a pop filter on the end of the microphone, which can be useful for you. Headset microphones aren't considered the best quality, so something like this does boost the voice clarity when you're using it. So that is very nice little add-on that they have there. Those are all pretty much the outside features. Now what I'm going to do is test the microphone quality. So I'm going to put these on, and this is going to be me speaking with the microphone. So now the more important part that I know a lot of people are interested in, the actual Hypersense on the headset, right? So I did show you briefly that the sound that it makes when you turn on the Hypersense on the headset. I will say it was a big shocker compared to what I'm used to. I have never felt like a haptic feedback, anything like that. That's something new to me, and it's kind of interesting. You're just listening to music and you kind of feel the bass on it very, very clearly and very, very nicely. It makes for a more of an immersive feel. I really enjoy just, you know, for anything that you put on will give you some kind of feedback where it like vibrates your headset and on your head, and it feels really cool. When you get it, you kind of just plug it in and you're good to go. You take the little dongle and plug it into the computer, and that will instantly connect it to the Razer Synapse. If you already have a Razer product, you will most likely have the software, but if not, you just go on Razer's website, download Razer Synapse, and there's no problem there. Once you have that in there, you have a lot of different options that you can go through, where you click on the headset and it will bring you to the sound section. So it shows you the volume of the headset, the haptic intensity. Then you can go to the mixer, where it will allow you to go into the audio. Really doing. But when I put on THX Spatial Audio, it doesn't sound as good to me. It kind of sounds like muffled and like it's bouncing. Like the sound is bouncing in a room and it's not near your ear. Like it sounds like they push the speakers like 50 feet away from you. So it doesn't sound as good. I like the regular Razer Kraken V3 default device speakers that you can put in the sound settings. That to me sounds way better, and I'm just sticking to leaving it like that, and I change the audio settings as I want. Other than that, I don't have any complaints. I mean, I could give this, instead of an 8.5, I give it a 9. There's the only complaint I have is that everything else is very nice compared to headsets in the past. So that's pretty much it. I think that covers everything about the headset. If there's any other questions that you have, leave them in the comments below. Subscribe for more videos. I'm going to be doing, like I said, a comparison video of the headset I'm wearing now and the Razer Nari headset, which I reviewed a couple months earlier. I think it's a couple months now. So I'm going to be doing a full-on in-depth review or comparison video between these two headsets, and stay tuned for that. For now, that's pretty much it. Like I said, like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed, and that's all for now. Peace.